Love mango chutney. Really any type of chutney.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 small details you missed on New Girl.
Dear Lord, help me, Father! Get out of my house. Get out of my house!
I'm not convinced I know how to read. I've just memorized a lot of words.
Nick and I are moving out of the loft.
For this list, we'll be looking at Easter eggs and other small nods you may have missed while watching this TV sitcom. Did you spot any other Easter eggs? Let us know in the comments. Number 10. The glass grapes. To us, it might have just been part of the furniture that we barely even noticed.
Hey, what are these? I've always wondered.
Those are grapes.
There are glass grapes, bro.
Grapes?
Brings the whole, room together.
What the hell are they doing in the loft?
However, there's one prop in Apartment 4D that apparently had more significance than we might have realized. When Coach leaves at the end of Season 4, he asks to keep the decoration, which, as any New Girl fan knows, is a big deal.
Since I got this new suitcase, might as well take a few more things, just to fill up space. You know what I mean?
Just to fill up space.
Take these glass grapes.
Off camera, there were several contenders as to the keeper of the grapes after the show wrapped. Lamorne Morris revealed that a fan even messaged him to ask if they could have this keepsake. Ultimately, it was the show's creator, Liz Merriweather, who took them home. Number 9. Physical contact between Jess and Nick was minimized in Season 1.
Okay, anytime a man shows a woman how to do something from behind, it's just an excuse for him to get really close and breathe on her neck. Watch any sports movie.
That is not a thing.
It was inevitable that Jess and Nick would eventually get together, but the writers weren't just going to go into this romance half-heartedly. The creative team shared that they could see Zooey Deschanel and Jake Johnson's incredible chemistry during the casting process, so they knew there was something interesting here.
I'm saying stop trying to take care of everyone.
Oh my god.
What?
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 Nothing.
That means they needed things to be more subtle between them while audiences got to know these characters and their dynamics.
Okay. Yes.
What are you doing?
What are you doing? I'm sorry, I'm just checking. I just want to make sure.
If I insulted you, I'm sorry, but what are you doing right now?
Everything's...
They revealed that Deschanel and Johnson were instructed to limit touching and physical contact during the first season, allowing the tension to build and ensuring we'd get the love story we'd been waiting for.
Great, thank you. What do you mean, no, here, take some roses. You want them? It's $2. It's not a big deal.
No.
They're nice roses. Hey, what are you doing? Where are you going? Jess, it was a joke.
Number 8. The cast breaking on camera. If you find yourself laughing out loud anytime you watch an episode, you're not alone.
Flesh on flesh. When the lights are off, we are all the same.
Not true.
Dear Lord, help me, Father! Get out of my house. Get out of my house!
Throughout the series, the eagle-eyed among us might have noticed that sometimes even the actors struggle to remain in character. With such a witty script and talented cast, this is hardly surprising.
Well, I know the chef in Namuda.
Oh, Namuda? Maybe my first sushi. Baby wants a tempura California roll. Little Wussel wants an avocado roll.
Schmidt.
Considering they're also given some free reign, something we'll come back to later, we wouldn't be surprised if the actors sometimes deliberately aim to make each other break.
I like 1-800-SLIM. Your mama jokes. Strawberry. Wilma Velma Lama.
If you want to see for yourself, keep a close eye on the actors anytime you find yourself laughing, because there's always a chance that they're laughing too.
Dude, I'm about to take down that dragon. I'm about to pin the tail on the donkey, dude. You better not stand in the way of this.
Don't call her a donkey.
Number 7. The front door. As in any home, things are bound to change, furniture moved, and decor updated. However, one part of the loft that got a new look after the pilot, which you may not have noticed, is the front door.
Hey, are you gonna murder me because you're a stranger I met on the internet?
Yes, I am.
If you go all the way back to the very beginning, you'll notice that the gang enters through a double door. But after this episode, it becomes a single door leading into the apartment. We're not sure why they made this change, but there's a good chance that unless doors are your jam, you probably didn't pay much attention to this minuscule detail either.
Hello?
Number 6. The cast gets to improvise. As we've already mentioned, the cast was given some free rein to improvise during scenes.
I'm not convinced I know how to read. I've just memorized a lot of words.
This also inspired the show to move to cross-coverage filming, where they would use multiple cameras, place them in different parts of the room, and keep them rolling to see what happens.
What does she look like?
Sexy.
Keep going right off the jack.
Just like, you know, like shows up, but like casual, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
wearing a beanie and like a little hoodie, you know what I mean? Like sort of like an orangish red hoodie.
The cast is made up of skilled improvisers, who managed to keep the show fun and fresh while riffing off each other and experimenting with different jokes.
Naveen Andrews, love mango chutney, really any type of chutney.
It was their brilliant chemistry and stellar improvisation abilities that brought us classic New Girl moments such as Schmidt's quirk for mispronouncing words, and of course, everyone's favorite yet confusing drinking game, True American. Number 5. Prince's creative vision. As if the late great Prince asking to feature in an episode isn't cool enough, his commitment to making it perfect is extraordinary.
Oh my god.
The scene takes place at a house party of his, and he was determined to make everything look authentic. From picking the cast's hair and wardrobe to naming a non-speaking chef character, he was very hands-on when adding the finer details.
Thanks, Charles. You want to know why you can't tell that nice dude you love him?
I want to say it,
I'm
but
scared.
He even had artwork flown in from Minnesota just to hang on the wall. Speaking of the experience, Merriweather said, quote, "I never felt overpowered. He always asked what I thought. It was like he was asking me to rise up to meet him."
Here, put this up.
oh, that's beautiful, but I don't think I can pull that.
Don't argue with me.
Okay, got it.
Number 4. Hannah Simone's former life. As any New Girl fan will know, Jess isn't always the biggest supporter of Cece's modeling career.
And I don't know why Cece would want to spend her birthday here. It's like years of modeling have made her dumber.
Nice, Jess.
No!
And sometimes, Cece's model friends cause some friction between these two besties too. When Jess upsets Cece on her birthday, the pair end up fighting and Jess says,
Are you kidding me? It's not like you work in the UN.
while that may be true for Cece, the same cannot be said for Hannah Simone, the actress who plays her. While at college, Simone worked with previous Foreign Affairs Minister Lloyd Axworthy. She later moved to London, England to serve as a human rights and refugee officer as part of the United Nations Association's Model UN program.
I just feel sorry for you sometimes.
You feel sorry for me?
You just hit me in the boot.
It was an accident.
Number 3. A shout out to Zooey Deschanel's baby. Before they had even been confirmed for a 5th season, New Girl had started shooting as soon as season 4 wrapped.
Just remember, you're a garbage person and you hate America.
I'm a garbage person who hates America.
This was in order to accommodate Zoe's pregnancy and maternity leave. On the show, Jess's absence is explained after she gets sequestered for jury duty.
If you put me on this jury, you will not regret it.
And in episode 4, we see the gang keeping up with the trial on the news. However, if you pay close attention to the next news item that day, you'll hear about the birth of a baby otter. So cute, right?
In otter news, an otter was born at the zoo today.
Incidentally, Zooey had named her baby daughter Elsie Otter. Coincidence? We think not.
Her name is Elsie Otter.
Elsie Otter?
Yeah.
Otter like the otter?
Animal, yeah.
Number 2. All the Bears.
What is that, man?
If you're ever looking for a reason to watch the show for the umpteenth time, not that you really needed one, let us help you out. In every episode throughout the sitcom's 7-series run, there is a reference to bears.
Everybody has their moment. We might get a cat one day, that cat might play the keyboard. A bear might fall on our trampoline. We don't need to have it figured out right now.
This may range from a piece of set design, a prop in the background, to a mention of the Chicago Bears, or even Bear Claw, played by Josh Gad.
Hey, Jess. Hey, Sussy.
Bear Claw, hello.
Perhaps it's some in-joke we're not aware of, or maybe it's just a fun Easter egg. Nevertheless, we know what we're doing during our next New Girl Watch-a-thon. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. The final episode.
Ugh, I can't tell you this over the phone. Get over here before it's too late.
Season 7, Episode 8 was an emotional farewell, as we all said goodbye to the gang, and they said goodbye to the apartment where so many memories had been formed. As Jess breaks their news, you can see the words "The End" just over Nick's shoulder on the bookshelf.
Nick and I are moving out of the loft.
Then, there's what appears to be one final Easter egg right before we close the book on this chapter. In the last scene, Winston, otherwise known as Prank Sinatra, greets a passing group that looks remarkably like our beloved characters.
You know, I spent 6 months building the Ingram Petersky website, and you guys didn't even visit the office. What's happening, y'all?
If you watch very closely, you might find that they look very familiar. And that's because they're reportedly either the stand-ins or stunt doubles of the actors of New Girl themselves. Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.